Hey, babe, what it do? Against the world, just me and you. Back to back like army of two. I'm a Prince Charming, it's hardly a party. If I don't see her bottle of Bacardi, I stocked this lioness on Safari. She was a PlayStation, they were Atari. She's priceless, so the price is right. So I called up the other ones, told them I'm sorry. I think I just met my wife. One look in her eyes, I seen the rest of my life. We didn't have sex the first night. We slept right next to each other, under the covers. She felt my heartbeat on her back. I felt her pulse and her heartbeats match. Can't no money, no jewels, or a car beat that. This is hardly rap, this is all true facts. We should make this last forever. Never separate, get cash together. No limitations, you can have whatever. Cause I got you, no one has it better. We should make this last forever. Never separate, get cash together. No limitations, you can have whatever. Cause I got you, no one has it better. You the grit, I'm the grind. I'm the spit, you the shine. You the one, add 9, that's 10. You get what you want, no asking. Ask them, they want your spot. Which is right under me, cause I'm on the top. Make it, don't wanna stop, so I'm gonna take Route 69 to Southern California. We can order in, I'd rather eat out. So nasty, I don't even leave the house. From the window to the wall, to the couch, then floor. We done work 2 rounds, I could go 2 more. With you, I forget about the world. You the only one, I ain't got another girl. Your body, I'm Clyde, your B, I'm Jay. This is love ordained, we gon' be okay. We should make this last forever. Never separate, get cash together. No limitations, you can have whatever. Cause I got you, no one has it better. We should make this last forever. Never separate, get cash together. No limitations, you can have whatever. Cause I got you, no one has it better. Those 3 words I don't play around with. Even though I'm fly, she'll hold me down, chick. Bitch so bad that I need to handcuff. Get against the wall, spread your legs, get your hands up. She resisted arrest. Grabbed a hold of my gun with a slight caress. Loves being on top, she likes control. Role play, I'm the TV, she's the remote. So I plug my power cord into her wall. Got 500 channels, she watched them all. Damn, I like this, might just wipe this. Life with her just seems so priceless. White picket fences, big house with 5 kids. Long deep kisses when we close our eyelids. Long deep stroke trying to make your thigh twitch. No disrespect when I call you my bitch. We should make this last forever. Never separate, get cash together. No limitations, you can have whatever. Cause I got you, no one has it better. We should make this last forever. Never separate, get cash together. No limitations, you can have whatever. Cause I got you, no one has it better.
Shout out to everybody in Wonderland is open for business. YouTube is infamous for giving it up, people. Give it up for YouTube. Can't even complain. Empress is feeling some type of way, honey.
Hey, babe, what it do? Against the world, just me and you. Back to back like army of 2. I'm a Prince Charming, it's hardly a party. If I don't see her bottle of Bacardi, I stocked this lioness on Safari. She was a PlayStation, they were Atari. She's priceless, so the price is right. So I called up the other ones, told them I'm sorry. I think I just met my wife. One look in her eyes, I seen the rest of my life. We didn't have sex the first night. We slept right next to each other, under the covers. She felt my heartbeat on her back. I felt her pulse and her heartbeats match. Can't no money, no jewels, or a car beat that. This is hardly rap, this is all true.
It's all true facts. Shout out to Bush Boogie. First one in the building, huh? Let's go, Bush. I hope you're having a good day, love. I hope all is well. Empress is feeling like talking, so I'm going to shout out to everybody watching this on the replay. Shout out to everybody that is hiding in the bushes and not feeling so well today. I hope you have a better day. So presentation is everything on this app. These people think this app is real. And I'm so sorry, but it's the last week in March, and I wonder what people have accomplished in this month that we are getting ready for spring. April showers bring May flowers and all the fun things, because I'm ready for summer. I think some people are getting ready for moving. Some people are getting ready for vacation. Some people are getting ready to take a break because, again, YouTube is cracking down on the laws, and certain things just are not acceptable in the YouTube guidelines. And it's so funny because, when we're in these streets, we just watch. We're always watching. And I like to watch because the outrage of what people do to one person and what they'll do to another is just, it just befooves me, if that's even a word. I'll just go with it. But I just laughing to myself to say, oh, when it's happening to you and you were in the chat laughing at that person when it was happening to them, it's not so funny anymore. So when you present yourself to be this loudmouth, want to talk about people, negative Nancy's, I just wonder when the time comes and it's time for you, to say, oh, this app isn't real. Oh, this stuff is just entertainment. But have you been really entertaining? Shout out to Gigi. It's her birthday, y'all. Give her some love. Because I know you will be watching it on the replay, love. So happy birthday. But yeah, presentation is everything. People present themselves to be so loving, but they're miserable. It's just hilarious how they get fake happiness. I mean, when your life is lifing, which everyone's is, and how you're dealing with it, which I could imagine how they are, I just wonder, why are we so invested in certain people and not others? Now, a lot, like I said, on both sides of the world, Boogie, that, these things happen. It happens in the UK. They get stuck on a story and they just run with it over and over and over. And then in certain sectors, they have to do certain things. It's like a cult. It's like a sacrifice. It's like, I can't wake up and turn my live on and just be free to talk about whatever I want. I have to do this. I have to be here. These people are watching. Everyone's needing me. It just must be something that, this app does to make it real. Because that's not real. These people are not real. Their lives are not real unless someone's watching it. I don't want to watch your life. I don't want to be on this app to entertain by watching other people cause other people's downfalls, I personally love giving hopeful and uplifting words to people. I definitely see a lot of people being torn down and build themselves back up. And when they build themselves back up and they take control of their platform, it's fun. It's entertaining. But I will not be entertained by the people that continuously try to hurt other people, manipulate them to believe that they like them. I could never. I can have a panel of people that I don't even know, and respectfully, I will give them the platform to have the conversation. But I'm not going home with them. They're leaving my platform. You're leaving the table, and then you go where you need to go. Hi, Sanctuary Seekers. Salute. And I hope all is well. I hope you're having a good day, a Monday. Some people's it's manic. Some others is mad. Mud. And others are just, merry. And I feel like, we're all in some mode. So shout out to you. Hi, Tony. Thank you for the flowers. I appreciate that compliment that I'm beautiful. And I appreciate you. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. And I do pray that those who can't will find their way, because I can't be bothered. I actually heard someone say that in real time, and it is definitely when you're speaking patois, it's MI, and it's CA, and then it's a lot of other stuff, and I love it. I love other people's languages. I'm not gonna lie. I'm an American that would love to speak all languages. Like if I could speak Spanish and French and Italian and German, and I would do it. So shout out to everybody that has a special language. Hi, Titi. Hello, darling. I don't mind if you guys get rid of any negative in the chat. It's just like when dirt comes in and you have to clean. You have to mop the floors. You have to wipe the baseboards. You have to clean. So if you need to clean it up out there, we're only doing positive vibes, okay? It's a Monday. Monday is not always bad. Everyone, oh, Monday is so horrible. No, I was born on a Monday, okay? 7 a.m. in the morning, honey. So some people get up early in the morning and then their day is done like by 1 or 2. Others, have the day off. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Good afternoon, Tree Frog. I hope all is well with you, darling. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And shout out to Nightbot, please. He's my AI. He's been around for 5 years trying to figure him out. I'm still trying to figure him out. He will do his job. So let's not say hi to Nightbot. Okay. Moving right along. So, presentation is everything on this app. And I see a lot of people stagnant in the growth of what they want for their channels. They want to copy other people so then they can build something that's not real. And then when it crashes, then they're, crashing out as if, the views. I remember Brian used to be like, the views. Well, America's doing that. We say we're faster than the UK, but the UK's been views this whole 3 years of their lives. So if these people are really crashing out over views, I really do feel sorry for that, because it doesn't matter how many people you sit in your chat or how many people come. It's the ones that you can keep around for a long time. And the stability of knowing who people are it's a cool thing. It's not something that you should take lightly. People don't take their subbers lightly. I don't know all 3,000 of my subbers, okay? I know the people talking in my chat have to be subbed for 5 minutes to talk. So I could generally say that if I really wanted to get down and start pinpointing subbers, I wouldn't. I would say, am I giving clean content? Is it something people want to listen to? Are we all looking to please everyone? Because my content's not to please everyone. I like a particular type of person. I like people that are particular, when you go into the store, do you pick the first piece of fruit that's just sitting there, or do you look through them without touching them and then proceed to pick what you want? See, I don't just, pick what's right in front of me, I have to look around. I have to see. Because when someone says something, actions and words are not the same. And so word is not bond anymore, because old school used to say that if your word isn't bond, you're doing nothing. What are we doing? But these younger generation feel as though they can say what they want and do what they want. And there's no repercussion other than it's woe is me. That's all I hear in 2025 is woe is me. But yet, in the half a century that I've been here, 3 years and counting, I would say there was a lot of woe is me opportunities. I just felt as though, if I had a boo-boo on my knee, I put a Band-Aid on it, I clean it up, I keep going, got right back on the bike, So I know a lot of people are, frustrated with this app because the presentations are just not everything. It's sad. It's sick. It's disgusting. People want to go to sleep to a little bit of entertainment. Do the content creators really understand that people are looking at you like you're a celebrity? Oh my God, it's Janet in the building. You're like, oh my God, all I did was drop down in the chat. No, I'm Miss Brittany. Stop. And you have to set boundaries for the entertainment that you're providing, because when it is a whole bunch of Jerry Springer and Maury Povich and a whole bunch of, well, you guys know the UK drama. You know that there's always going to be a backlash to you. So we live and learn, but I'm confused on the negativity and the unproductive people. Some people are still stuck in their box. Some people are still stuck in their house. Some people are still stuck in their mind where they believe they're doing something and they're doing nothing. They're, God forbid that we would say that the mental health area needs a check or a recheck, or should we check our own? Because I've always checked my own. Like if I need a break from this place, I'm out of here. You could never. Okay. This app is not real life to me. So when I'm gone, I'm on real time status, having fun. If I am on here, I'm going to be entertaining or I'm going to entertain, period. I don't want to be in a chat where they're like attacking, 5 people and every time, someone drops in the chat, the content creator will say tree frog, because like you are a great supporter and you know what you want. So like your opinion matters in the chat. So you're a good chatter, And so if like I'm on the panel, because I am basically either a host, a co-host, or a panelist, honey. I'm going to be looking for certain people's opinions only. I'm not going off of the other stuff. I'm not listening. I don't care. They type paragraphs. I'm not reading it. Like the nerve. But you have to pay attention to why they're typing. There's a certain need of people wanting something. And I see that in a lot of areas where it's like, I want you to see how much I'm upset so that I can type. I don't want you to see that we came to destroy someone's channel. Like if someone tells me that, you're a good person for, your channel's good. We do topics. I don't let people get up here and get crazy. We're not doing that. Okay. So then you say that, and then you want help. And then when I give you the help, then you turn it to be like, oh, Janet's controlling the panel. Well, I'm a host. And what we're not going to do is allow people to destroy the platform. And so again, when you have a platform that you're really investing in, whether it's the money on YouTube or even the fact that some people get paid and they don't even have no monetization. They're getting paid off of like strictly coming live, allowing people to come up there, do their business and go. That's not everyone's platform. That's not everybody's scene, because some people like I won't even say a safe place anymore. I would say a place where people can actually be adults, because a lot of this behavior is very childish. And so again, when us as content creators, some subbers turn into content creators. I would say majority, because some people didn't go and sit in chat rooms. They just straight turned on their live and, did their thing. So I would say that, majority of us have been subbers. So when we became a content creator, we kind of saw the ups and downs. And so you want to kind of have this presentation on your panel of what you, envision on being out here. We did Jerry Springer, didn't we, Bush? We did, oh my goodness, the UK. It was the UK Jerry, and it was fun. And in that time, we we learned a lot about people. But see, in the end, people, think this is real, and I have to be around these people. And if I don't, then I won't have nothing else to do. I've never been like that. Like, I'm not like that in real time. I'm not needy. I don't need anything. I want to have a certain amount of fun on here. And I'm not going to let people ruin fun. People ruin fun because they don't know how to have fun. So, again, it just, mindful of the things that you are, putting in your brain and your mind on these apps, because they think it's real life. Like they're really bringing their real life here to try to harm other people's lives. Hi, Irby. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. I'm talking about, positive things, because again, presentation is everything. This app is This app is real life to those people. And I believe that it's important to know that this is the last week in March, because I want to know what people did this month. I want to know what was the benefit of like what they did. Like, did you get anything out of it? Did you accomplish? Hey, Barn Dog, peace and blessings. I hope you're having a wonderful day as well. I appreciate you. And again, this may not be for everyone, and I'm not going to hold them. And you feel free to time out anything negative in the chat, because we're not going. If you need attention, there are 1-800 numbers you can call. You can ask them why you feel the way you feel, because it's underlined issues that a lot of us, we don't have time for. I don't feel sorry for rudeness. I don't feel sorry for nasty and negative people. And I don't feel sorry for liars. Okay. It's the weakest thing to do. The Most High said that all we have to do is tell the truth, and you can set yourself free. So I don't know what freedom they really, say they have, but I have freedom. I am not bound by anyone's opinion. I'm not bound by anyone's, sub cult. If you guys don't like what I'm saying, you're more than welcome to leave. If you don't want to rent, you're more than welcome to say I don't want it anymore. If you don't want to be here, you can unsub and move around, because I'm Miss Brittany, aka Empress Janet, darling. The first Empress, darling. I would say that you do what makes you happy. Hi, Miss Stephanie. Love you, girl. I hope you have a good day. I'm so sorry that you feel that you have to keep making these accounts, but you guys can keep getting rid of the negative, okay? I put it there to show everyone you can get rid of the negative, okay? Because we're not going. We're going to listen to the Empress. This is my city, guys. Yes, Steeler City. That is where the barges come into our downtown. We have to cross the bridges. We have 17 of them like that. So it's really cool. So I felt like, everyone is moving their pictures in the back. Sometimes it's so annoying because I don't know what's going on. Like my head is spinning from looking at it. But again, I did say, well, I want to put my city there. So shout out to everybody who's moving their screens in the background, because again, oh yes, shout out to my avatar picture. Miss Stephanie made this for me. I love Miss Stephanie. I will tell you that she's definitely Mama Bird in Wonderland. So we will put respect on 66 years, okay? We will put respect on everyone's age if they're willing to state it and be proud of it. I feel like a lot of times, people just don't, they don't love themselves. They don't love the woman or man in the mirror. So shout out to Kev for that today, because we need to be looking at the man in the mirror, honey. You know how many people would freak out if they went and looked at themselves? Look how they're acting and behaving. Oh, thank you, Tree Dog. Let me see again. Woohoo! You like it. You like it. Yeah. So, yeah. I can only be me. And I like me. I've liked me for 47 years. There's some times when I didn't like the things I did, or I could have made different decisions, but I don't push people away. One thing about Wonderland and being the Mad Hatter, I have lips for every voice that's out there, because I'm not afraid of any voice. Not at all. I'm definitely not afraid to turn my camera on and show them what face goes with the voice, but they're afraid to show the face that goes with the voice. So that right there, you don't win. You have to go sit all the way at the end of the table, and then you can stare at the Empress all the way down at the end of the table. I'll give you that. But don't ever think that I have to feel threatened by anybody out here. I don't know any of you. I never met you a day in my life, and I can't be bothered. Little old me woke up this morning, made breakfast, drank some coffee, was up there jamming. Like, I listen to music. If you need time, like, to bring back your own energy and find yourself, do something to make yourself happy. I'm confused. I loved March. March was a great month. It was a month of like getting into myself. I basically had a situation at my job. I fixed it. It's amazing. It's just like, whatever you do, whatever comes your way, it's how you deal with it to make it okay. And I feel like a lot of people break down. They go into like these panic attacks and spasms, but it's like, yo, what happened before 5 years ago? Was you not doing it then? Because I've been a survivor all these years. I don't know how to like panic and get all crazy. I feel like firefighters are my heroes forever because they're the only ones running into the fire. So when I'm running into the darkness to find good people and bringing them out, shout out to you because, again, I care. Miss Brittany cares. Empress Janet has to entertain, and they can say whatever they want about her, but Miss Brittany cares. I hope you guys are having a great Monday. I hope that, again, whatever needs to be fixed, you just take your time, breathe in, breathe out. Even if you're just sitting around relaxing, saying, I'm not going to do nothing today, make that okay. I made a nice roast with some potatoes and carrots and onions and peppers and oh my goodness. And I made this sauce, y'all. I used cream of mushroom soup and I made a sauce and I was firing on it. So, cooking makes me happy. And I don't want to eat. I'm not gorging. We're not doing out of proportions. We're not eating Debbie snacks, even though I love cake. I would say that, like when I'm cooking, I'm happy. So it's about what makes us happy. I can't be bothered with people that are so miserable that, again, if they don't like you, they don't like you. If you have to be in a place where you are doing something you don't want to do, why not move out of it? I don't have a problem getting rid of all those videos of where I was from the past and start over. You understand? I can do it. I've done it. I got rid of a lot of people because, again, I can't be bothered. I will not be raising my voice, losing my voice. I won't be up there screaming at the computer and spitting on the phone. No, that was 3 years ago. And that's crazy that everyone's supposed to be having a ball in 2025. We brought in 2025 hot and heavy and was like, we're having fun. We're on cruise control. No, they're still over there stressed out, drinking louder and louder. We're going to use that, guys. They're drinking louder and louder. They're drinking and rocking back and forth. They drinking and spitting. They drinking and carrying on. They up and they doing cartwheels in their circles. And And then little old me, I was dancing around on my unicorn. Yeah, because when certain people say they want to have fun, but like, again, when they're doing this for real life, then they're not having fun. We don't need to know real names. We don't need to know nothing. Do you have a character? And does that character like to make people laugh? Yeah, you're an old lady. You're the oldest lady around here, you beautiful old lady. Let me drop the link for my old lady only. That's how that works. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Unless it's a mod. If it's a mod, they can hit it. But everybody that respects the Empress knows that link is for my Stephanie. And my Stephanie only. But like I was saying, the presentations on these apps is either you got to be messy, you got to be outraged about something, or you got to play victim to something. I'm watching a lot of people with the content of like stories. So the Mo3 guy who was a rapper that got murdered, that's a story. I don't know, nothing about it. I've always watched, certain people do the content. So I'm looking for people that are doing only that content. I am not watching you go to other people's panels and just, shop and be this and be that. We're not doing that. I'm not doing any of the stuff where people were going to, take their time to try to disrupt someone's show. We're not doing that. So I like that. Hold on. I like that. Let's see. Miss Stephanie.
Hello.
Hello. What is going on with this?
What?
You changed your whole account picture too.
Yes, I made this one too.
That's really cool.
Isn't that cool? Yeah. Yeah, I made this one too.
That's crazy. I wish, me, I'm not going to tell you. Let's leave it alone. I'll leave it alone, girl. Yeah, I was going to say you could have pulled it bigger to keep the white out of it. But, I said it again.
Well, yes, my artwork, I know.
Hi, YouTube cameras. I hope you're having a great day. Oh, hi, He-Man. I hope you're having a good day. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Oh no, don't get rid of He-Man, Nightbot. Nightbot is on the move. On the move.
Oh yeah, if you use too many of those emojis, they get rid of you.
Yeah, because he's trained. He's trained to do that for the other, I just have to catch him. Yeah, once I catch him. But there, I know, I'm sorry, He-Man. But so welcome, darling. I love you, girl. Yes, I was talking about the Mo3's death. I like watching people that are doing the content. Hi, Haven, how are you? I'm gonna have to, you have to get locked in so he doesn't get rid of you, because Nightbot's doing his job. He really is. He doesn't want people spamming. It keeps the emojis and the other people down. There's 27 people and there's only 4 or 5 people typing. So those ones are subbed. Yeah, or they know that Nightbot will get them. Hi, Lady Red. Oh my goodness, I love you, girl. Yes, darling. I want you to have a wonderful day, darling, because I was over there today and my eyes were just wide open again. I was like, oh my God. But I know, girl, I know. And if you know, girl. So you know how it goes. People are just doing the most. That's why I said presentation is everything, Miss Stephanie. They want to make this place bigger than it's supposed to be. But one thing I like about the people I like is we genuinely like each other. We are not doing that, turning on each other, hitting each other, doing stream. No.
Oh no.
Yeah. We're going to have a nice conversation respectfully. We're going to treat people with respect. And it just grinds my gears when I see people doing certain things. And it's like, you don't, I don't know if I don't feel anymore. I feel numb to certain things because they did everything to me. They blackballed me. You know what I mean? They called me a white racist woman. A lot of people stood around and, they allowed that. And I don't hate those people, but then when it's happening to certain people, I just, I want them to know, some of us are here who just ain't saying nothing because it's easier,
Yeah, I know, honey. Sorry. I'm sidetracked here. Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, don't get sidetracked.
Sorry. I'm old. Remember, it's hard to concentrate on one thing at a time.
Yeah, I'm not bothering with none of that. When people are doing messy stuff, one thing about Empress Janet, okay, Miss Brittany, I allowed people to show who they really are. Once we see it, I don't know why you keep coming over here. We're not playing a game with your mental health. You're mentally disturbed, and that is a cry for help. We don't associate with that type of behavior. You know, you're grown men and women. Thank you.
I know. And you know what?
Miss Stephanie
I
made
did not, Janet, I did not create that. I colored it.
Yeah,
So
she did.
I colored it. Yes.
Yeah, but again, she colored these, and then we took screenshots of them.
I did not draw them. Jesus.
They're on where you know, I think there was a girl, and Anthony used to take me over there, and remember that girl, Mutt something World, and she would sit there with diamonds and put those diamonds in the picture, and then it would make the picture. Well, you can do this on, you can basically do this on the app, on the game section where you create a picture and you're doing it. Hers came out like 3D psychedelic, like the gloss is glossing, because she knows I love gloss, honey. And then, you know, Miss Stephanie in her 80s with her candy, honey. I love candy. Candy makes you dandy, darling.
Yes. Well, thank you for taking the time to make my name your name. Appreciate that. Bless your heart.
And I wouldn't even give it any energy. That's what I'm saying. I can't be bothered. I don't know. I don't even want to know. Like, I don't want to know. No. We wouldn't.
Thank you, lady.
We wouldn't stop at the stop sign. We wouldn't do none of that, because again, the mental health is real. And when you know someone's mental health is unstable, you definitely want to avoid it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely want to avoid it. I can't be bothered. That's why you just don't look at it. You know what I mean? If it don't look at it, it don't exist. Yes, she did. Absolutely. And she has more too. Let me show you. Okay, so here, we're going to do a little story time. I want you guys to look at this.
Just laying there, looking all majestic. And then we got a pigeon. Ah!
That's so cute. I'll tell you, that's real. That's in Japan. They're laying around. The deer are literally laying around. Okay. All right. So she made this picture here. So this is what they're looking like, but I put it in the avatar. She put hers in the avatar, but this is another one that she did that I think is amazing, that I will use her art, because she twisted my arm and broke it. Ow! I like stuff like this. I really do. I love to draw. I love coloring. I think, you know, it's very soothing. Like, I used to have a show with a girl. Remember, I paid people to do good content at one time. I was a sponsor for people's channel. I literally paid people to do good content, and we'd have craft night. And we'd go over there with our crafts and arts, and you'd have to turn on your camera. You'd have to bring stuff, and you literally would have to, you know, do some art on the stage.
Yeah.
And a lot of people felt like that was calming, and it was very relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that I feel like people, you know, need to remember in these times. Like, you need to do something to chill, not to. Well, I like the green.
I like, isn't that, I colored that flower too.
Man? What do you think, Haven? What do you think, Bush? What do you think, Lady Red? What do you think, Tree Frog? You like the lime green?
I do. You can see it good.
Yeah, because as we get older, I feel like a lot of the colors and stuff are some are dull, some are not, giving, and others make us excited. Yeah, the orange. Oh yes, the orange, exactly. It's on fire, honey. And I love yellow roses, but I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about getting me some orange ones just for beauty. Do you ever get some flowers and then feel good after you get some flowers? I actually like a real flower, like a plant. I would
Oh,
love.
I love coloring the flower ones. I'll when I finish, I'll send you more.
Awesome, Irby. You like it too? Awesome. Irby
Yeah.
likes the green. Yes. I think it's really psychedelic. I'm loving it. Everyone's loving it. I love it too. Because we just want it exciting and fun in Wonderland. And a lot of
Yeah.
copy things, and I get that. I would expect you to copy because I won't copy. It never will happen. And if I do actually use it, I will let them know where I got it from. I've never not used somebody's saying and say I didn't get it from this person, even if it wasn't their saying,
Oh, I know.
because I think you should represent. If you're going to treat these people like they're celebrities or treat us like we're celebrities, then the least you could do is be like, I got that from that nuttin' ass empress over there in Wonderland with her crazy Mad Hatter ass. Yeah. Hi, Charlie.
Yeah.
We're all mad out here. We're mad happy. Like I said, I love pleasing people. It's an enjoyment. That's why you can be a great entertainer. But also, I don't want you after the show. I want you right where we left you. When the doors close, they close in your face, honey. Bam. Show's over. We all going home.
Yeah.
Take that with you because I
Yeah.
can't be bothered.
Oh, I know.
Yay. I'm glad you're working, and I hope you have a wonderful day, Charlie. I hope everything is going well. I want to say that today was a good day, like Ice Cube said. Today was a good day. I cooked dinner by 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, I'm getting that out the way. Ain't that how old school used to be, Miss Stephanie? Just get it up out the way. I
Oh,
cook,
yeah. Yeah,
I
we
cook
used to have
breakfast,
dinner
lunch, and
early.
dinner. I cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner all at breakfast.
Yeah, I know it. Yep. Sure did.
Yeah, because I got these steakums. I love making steakums. I don't know if y'all love them, but like you got to get the grease off of them, especially like, if you know, but you got to get that grease up off of them. And then if you toast the bread with the steakum and melt the cheese, it's so good. It's a great.
I've seen that. I've never had that. Is that frozen meat?
It's and it's like a strip. It's like a rectangle, and they have like little white paper in between them. And
Is
they're
that
really,
good?
yeah.
I've never bought that. I've seen that before. It's been around for years.
Oh yeah. That's why I
Oh,
said
I'll have to try that.
drain the fat, the
Right.
yeah, because it's a lot. And then if you keep it on your food for some reason, like when it gets cold, it gets hard. I don't really care. I don't know what's going on. I always
Right.
drain. But yeah, cut it up with some onions and green peppers, make you a hoagie, girl. Make some fries.
Mm.
It's a great lunch. I feel like people are not eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They keep saying they don't need to eat breakfast, then they're miserable until they eat something. If they eat a late lunch, then you're just like a car with no gas or running it with, unleaded when it should have been leaded type shit. Just weird stuff that you'd be like, why? Why would you not want to drink some water? Drink some tea or coffee if you're, do something.
I know it's funny.
To be scheduled on something and get back to focusing rather than acting like this app is real life. Like people will say, hey, have you washed your ass today? We should not have to tell people the basics,
No.
Janet, did you listen to my Whispers of Wonderland song? I think you might like it. Could you drop it in the chat, Lady Red? Because I don't know. When I close the app, sometimes I don't get notifications. I turn the notifications off on my phone because I can't be bothered. Nope, I don't want no YouTube notifications on my phone, honey. If it don't ding on the computer and I don't take the computer with me, I stay real life to this life. I always have. I stay 10 toes down in the real world, and I stay 10 toes down in the matrix, honey. I will matrix you all the way, and then we'll go to real life and real time things. You feel me? I appreciate you, Haven. You could be everywhere else, but you right here, girl, because real people do real things. This weekend, I had a deep clean of a stovetop. Okay, that's another thing, He-Man. How many people are cleaning their stoves? Oh, my goodness. Turning that button on. I got a double, so, like, it does both when I turn mine on. But, yeah, let's turn our stoves. I couldn't do a deep clean. You got an automatic button, Stephanie, where you can clean your oven?
No.
Oh boy, you still got to put the spray in there. Girl.
Yeah.
Girl. She old school for real. She got to spray it. She got to open the window because you know you'll be like, whoo, with them fumes, honey. But some of them sprays, you can just wipe it right off. Hey, Drip. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. I just turned I know, I'm telling you, turn those notifications off on your phone. Go to settings on your phone, go to notifications, go to apps, go to YouTube, and click that button. It'll be the best thing that people, done today. If we can't do nothing else today, let's break away. Okay? Break away from it. My God, today.
I know.
Child. Okay, so we got the song. Let me see. Is it somebody else's song? Because I got to watch, girl. Let me see. Hold on. How did I go to
take a walk?
Yeah, take a walk. Put your feet in the grass. Turn your soil. Do something.
Go have some lunch somewhere. Get out of your mom's basements.
Oh my goodness, it's yours? Oh my goodness, downloaded this. Oh my God.
If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand, gray ribbon through my hair, add pixie dust for flair, paint a smile on my face, wanna frown, can't replace, weave a fantasy, weave sanity. If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand, weave a fantasy, leave my sanity. Tea for me, tea for you, tea for my lost little boy blue. Together in my wonderland, painting smiles and holding my hand. If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand. Sky so blue and dreams so bright, chasing stars through the endless nights. Twinkling lights and whispers low, every moment a chance to grow. With every breath, the worries fly in this realm where hearts can decide. If I ever get to Wonderland, just be pretty and hold my hand. Weave a fantasy, leave my sanity. Tea for me, tea for you, tea for my lost little boy. If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand. With a heart that's light and free, Wonderland is here with me. If I I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand. With a heart that's light and free, Wonderland is here for me.
Shout out to everybody in the building. Let's go. I like it. May I use it? May I have
That
it?
was good.
Good night. Oh, let's go, lady.
You're a good singer, honey. Sounds good.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what Wonderland is, honey. We not doing all that. We've been a recreational center for how many years now? We've been the help desk. We just been sitting over here playing cards. We are not, okay? We are not causing strife and drama to folks' lives. We are trying to actually live and survive. That's it. That's all. It's pure survival at this point. And people just, don't appreciate every moment, This weekend, somebody told me that 2 people passed away that I knew, but I only knew them for a moment and they were gone. And it was so weird and numbing because, you don't know how to feel. Someone could be here today and gone tomorrow. And, the voices that I care about and the people that I know, never. They know. We're not doing that. It's too much stress. You have a stroke, okay? You stress out. You have a heart attack. I'm never going to be the cause of that. None of that, okay?
Well, definitely not from YouTube, that's for sure.
Exactly. Not from the app. Like, please. Like, people are like, they're crashing out over their channel being gone, or they have to sit down for 7 days, or come on. It is not, the world is not ending. Yes. And that's why every moment matters. And we're not going to we're going to give people the respect that they deserve, or if they didn't think they deserved it, we're giving it. Because I'm not going to sit around and have folks again, they can say whatever they want about me. They can go talk about me wherever they need to. Okay. We already know when I jump out the Bugatti, I'm coming. So if it's something that I need to come for, I will come. Other than that, don't call me. Because I can't be bothered, honey. They need the numbers, honey. They addicted to it. It's like a virus. They're so sick. If you go to YouTubebuysubs.com, look it up. You want to buy yourself in the chat, I need live subscribers. They'll show you. It'll redirect you. It's not hard. Google is God, okay? So why people keep acting like, these people's numbers is numbering. A lot of people are botting, just saying. And you're up there running against a time clock that's not even real. And the time is that some people's time is up on YouTube. We've said that for years, haven't we, Miss Stephanie? Because we've always tried to follow the YouTube guidelines. We've never not been like, oh yeah, YouTube. We know when we play copyrighted music that we're going to get hit. We used
to do that all the time. We
just wait. Karaoke and everything. I sang one time and they said it was the real song and it was just me like howling at the moon.
Oh, I know.
Any fun you try to have, I think like somewhere the algorithm's like, whoop, we don't want that. We want something else.
Well, we played so much music that we learned what we could and could not play, because a lot of the songs they would let go, but if we ever tried to play other people, then we were hit all the time.
Well, now I'm playing music from people that are actually creating it themselves.
That's even better.
Shout out to Lady for that, because I'm only going to play music that people actually made themselves. And I've always been like that. When we started, do you remember I used to go to Ohio to the underground rappers when we used to listen to them? And everyone enjoyed that. And the underground just means they're not on the mainstream, they have to get out the mud. So
that was good. Oh my God, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
That was fun. That's what YouTube is supposed to be, fun. Some of these people are just they're so wrapped up in it. It must be their life. I feel bad for them.
That's why I wrote the title. This app is real life for them. This is all they had.
Yeah.
They didn't go back outside. So they created this world where these people really are everything to them. They can't let go of it. They can't move around from it. They're
Right.
stuck in it. And it's sad because that's like a horrible echo. That echo will cause somebody to crash out. And again, that's what they want. They want to love bomb you, to gang stalk you, to have you crash out. I've been saying this for 5 years now. That's why it don't work over here. You got to do something bigger. You're doing 2020 stuff. And again, it's still messy. It still shows your character of a person. That's important around here. We don't go off of the nationality and the color of your skin. We go off of the person and how you act. And if you can't act accordingly or even like human-like, humanity is everything. And yet people are taking life for granted because, like, for instance, these people that are trying to cause so much strife in other people's lives, when something happens to them, then they play victim and come out here and want everybody to feel sorry. But if you were just a sorry person from jump, why didn't you just say that? I'm lonely. I'll never hang around people. I found this app and here I am.
Right.
Like, come on. Like, who are you for real? Because I see a lot of people change for the color of the money, I see people change from I'm not going to do something to you doing exactly what you told somebody else not to do. It's a hypocrisy. It's just a whole bunch of like, I need to control a human. Like, You're not even really being respectful to any human. People want to bring up people's past, what they did, who they were. We're not looking at now. I mean, if anyone's on here with the charges that these folks really have, then they should take care of that themselves. That's not our issue. I don't look at people like you have a record. Oh my God, we're going to. No, it's just that I choose to follow the law. I am a law-abiding citizen. I pay taxes. Got a goddamn will. Okay. Got a retirement.
Oh, yeah. You got it. We got till April 15th for the taxes.
Yeah, April 15th. Make sure you're doing your taxes. Make sure you're filing your YouTube. That's an I-99 if you got money from YouTube.
Yeah, but the ones on government assistance, they don't have to file tax.
Hey, well, they still working out here, so welfare needs to know that they were working. If you don't have welfare, then you still out here. You working? Are you getting cash apps? That's like hitting the lottery. There's so much money. You still got to report them lottery tickets too. Okay, you cannot just pass them out. Either they're a loss or a gain.
Right.
That's why I started to create my music for my videos, because I didn't want to share the profits. I know that's right. YouTube does take enough, lady. They sure do. I'll pay you for your song. I definitely will cash app you for your song. Yeah, I pay to play with the content creators, okay?
You can play your song on your show and then give her some advertisement.
Well, yeah, I'll put it in the description and do all that stuff for it. Yeah, I mean, that's how you got to promote it. Like, again, your description box is everything for YouTube. Make sure you're putting up YouTube guidelines, music is important. There's a way that you can put it in your description box and use it. And again, I just want to use people that, are the people I know, because I'd be honored. That song was amazing. It gave us a nice feeling. Jenna, I don't know who I don't know Stephanie's tale or how long you've been on the channel together. Stephanie and I have been together for 4 years. She's a great supporter, great subber. Again, she's never wanted to be my co-host.
No. Oh, dear God, no.
I don't know. She's Mama Bird in Wonderland. She's the general. She says so. She say so. I've been here 5 years. I've been a content creator for 4 years. And I've been through
Jenna, you keep saying 4 years, but it's going to be 5 years.
Well, no, because I've been out here 5. I was over in the Kanika Jenkins sector the first year. And then
that's right. That's right.
I wasn't a content creator the first year.
That's right.
Kanika Jenkins. And then I found those Canadians. And then that's when I became a content creator. My name was Loquacious. Loquacious means very talkative, and the guy gave me a show inside of his show. So I became a content creator. I didn't know. I just went live, and I was a panelist. And then they used me to get monetized and created some lies that made me basically put me on the cross. So I ran to another community for help because I was new, and from there, I just kept going and kept getting crapped on and blackballed and shunned and thrown in the fire. They created a group of behind the scenes to talk about Janet. I mean, what else, mama?
Oh, God.
I'm still standing after all this time. I'm Elton.
Well, that's why I keep saying, I mean, we've been through so much that there's nothing that, can happen. I mean, it's like, whatever.
Okay. Yeah, let me know when it's up on Spotify, because that's where Rob's music is, on Spotify. But somebody took it, so he was hoping that I get a copyright so that
Rob's music? What?
Yeah, somebody stole his music and put it on Spotify.
I didn't know he was a singer.
Rob's a rapper. He's not a singer.
Oh, God, of course he is.
Yeah. I mean, he actually sang the song that he actually had a singing song. The song
that freaking Rob. I can't wait to talk to him again.
All right, don't make me put you out of here.
What?
You don't hear that?
It's really low.
Oh, well, that's his music. But the music was put on Spotify without his permission.
Oh, okay.
So
no, Irby, I don't like rap. I do like the old school rap though. Like years ago, Snoop Dogg and LL Cool J, but the new shit, no, thank you.
All right. Have a good day, sister. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you. Yeah, 4 years of Miss Stephanie. Oh, boot her up out of here.
And I'm sure glad you picked the name Stephanie for me. I love that name.
Where?
My name's Stephanie.
Yeah, I love Stephanie.
Never mind.
Oh. Yeah, I love Stephanie.
Yeah, I know. I love that name too.
That's like the best name out here. Stephanie went viral, okay? The viralism that she did 4 years ago, I'm like 3, that would have been 3. UK was 3, Stephanie. Stay focused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was under my real name though.
Oh yeah. Well, we can't say your real name, Arthena. Oops.
No. Don't be, you know what? It's lasted this long. Don't you screw anything up, Janet.
I just busted it. Oh my God, I busted it. Yeah, well, we'll be patient with you, darling. We don't have a problem. Like I said, I like you to come up and show me who you are. I can cover the screen. But I like to know who the mods are, and I like to know people that are hanging out in Wonderland, especially if you really want to be a part of Wonderland, because we protect each other. We don't go after each other, except for me and Stephanie. We have a fuss fight every 30 days. Okay. It's just our thing. She tells me how much, I'm doing wrong on the channel. I tell her how much right it's going to be. And then we just move on. That's it. That's all. That's our fight. It's like, no.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't cost me any more money.
Oh my gosh. So people told me to get rid of Stephanie. And so I made a show, and I found it in the StreamYard the other day, Miss Stephanie. And I did a show, and I asked Miss Stephanie, like, what could I say so that I can, like, get rid of you? Because that's what the weirdo was saying. Like how these other, we're not going to say. But so Stephanie's like, well, say that you took some money from me. And so I created a show where I was like, yeah, Stephanie let me use her credit card. And I started ordering stuff. I paid for my trip, and I spent over $4,000. And then Stephanie got on the stage like, And how you gonna steal my money, Janet? And so the UK, some of the people like thought it was real because everybody thinks everything's real out here. And they
Yeah.
ran off and they were like, Janet stole $4,000 from old Miss Stephanie. She's such a nice lady. And then like me and Miss Stephanie, we used to troll together.
Oh, God.
So I told Miss Stephanie that they were over at Bleeding Hearts and they were talking about, you know, the money. And so she's like, I'm going to get on the stage. And I was like, Mom, I'm going to text you what to say. And so she got on the stage and she was like, I'm kind of old. I don't remember. I think I gave her the PIN number.
Oh, God.
And they believed everything, y'all. And so, like, even after we said it was just a show, they wanted us to go. We never gonna let her go. Because again, she even told me, like, if I let her go, she's gonna stalk me to death, and that will be dangerous, especially since she went viral. Yes, she did. Okay. They were all over Miss Stephanie. They were making videos every morning. She was waking up. It was Stephanie and Janet, Stephanie and Janet and Stephanie. And they don't like this and they don't like that.
Oh, God.
But we were in the UK. So, like, it didn't really hit in America, but we're not going to hold them.
Well, no, I appreciate the time that somebody takes to talk about me. I mean, they're doing their time, you know.
Well, I mean,
bless their hearts.
People thought that, you know, they were going to like break us apart or they were going to make you go away. And it's like, I already know. Stephanie, I already know Stephanie. Like, and Stephanie knows Brittany. So I don't care what y'all say. Empress Janet, she won't beat the heck out of Empress Janet, but Miss Brittany, she will have a conversation with Miss Brittany. So we'll just keep it like, you know, the way that it is. People love to, you know, make it so that, you know, remember when they'd be like, oh, Stephanie's running Janet's channel. Remember? They always said that. But again, Miss Stephanie's always said, I'll never be your co-host. She just is a great supporter. She loves the Empress. She loves my show. I
could never run a channel. You know that. Jesus.
Well, even when I ask you to hold it down so I can go to the bathroom, you do.
I can't even do that.
That's horrible. I read this. I can't believe this. Like, this is sad because they'll try to scare you. They'll try to like do things to harm people. And it's really weird. And it's, again, something that is illegal on this app. And like, if people stand on business, like if someone's to come harm you at your house, you have rights, you know? And a lot of people think that, like I said, what's happening out here, they can't relay it to the real time, but it does make sense when you stand 10 toes down on the truth. You know, you got to be careful how you move. I am not sub to any weirdo that tried to come in here. I don't follow their channel. I don't do any of that. If I see something that, again, is breaking YouTube guidelines because it's been shown to me, then I will do the necessary things. But I don't approve of that behavior. I don't approve of it at all. If you can't fight with words and just have fun with the words and you want to dox people and go on their hunt, you're not winning. You're weak because you're trying to scare people, but you use your words to fight back. I mean, it's that serious because those people don't get to have fun in the sandboxes. They're the ones that are really the outcast in the real world. Everyone doesn't like everyone in the real world. And that, you don't tell me that here, you know what I mean? We're going to sit here and keep acting like we're supposed to be afraid of something. One thing for certain and two things for sure, people will get what they deserve. And unfortunately, we have to kind of sit back. We can't feel sorry. Like if you see somebody attacking someone, then all of a sudden something happens to that person, we're just be quiet, mind your business, you know, because you never know. That stuff don't play out too well with everyone. I'm not afraid of any of them. I'm not afraid of anybody threatening, anyone trying to, you know, get attention. I'm not.
Irby, you should get it. You should get a channel.
Yeah, Irby.
Yeah.
I definitely will help you. Well, one thing I encourage is your channel because it empowers you to have your voice. You can broadcast your voice.
Right.
You can say what you want on your channel because, again, everybody ain't for everybody. So you already see how some of the setups are. Yeah, I encourage that.
It's fun to interact with people, nice people.
And the
It's
more
fun.
platforms that we have of good people, Irby, and can stand strong on business, then we can move away from that stuff that we can't be bothered with. We're gated
Right.
communities for a reason. People pay for gated community life. I'd rather live in a gated community. I know my neighbors are all doing the same thing with the rules than to feel like anyone can break the rules and come into someone else's gated community and disrespect folks. That's crazy work.
Well, yeah, and then you can, weed out the bad people and the good people on your channel too. So, yeah.
This person here is very rude and disrespectful. And we feel like, again, if you have a problem with someone, you should just go away. Because, again, nothing that you're saying is doing anything. It needs to be removed.
No.
Just to be removed. And that's what you need. You need to be told that you're going to be removed because we don't tolerate that around here. Some people love to be subbers. He-Man. One thing about a subber is you guys do make the channel. You make the algorithm. One thing I've always said is, like, if you don't know what to say, just put emojis in the chat if you have a wrench, because it still moves the algorithm. If you see the heart at the bottom of your phone, you could press the heart a couple times too. You see how they have the emoji? Yeah. That's why they have those emojis on the side. They're on everyone's phone. They should see a little red heart. Now, if you're on a computer, you're not going to see it maybe so much, but I think it is there. It still should be the heart. But that just moves the chat, the algorithm, the people. So being a productive person in the chat is a great subber because that's all you want. You allowed to type. You're allowed to talk. You don't, your voice is the typing. So that's why it's important to kind of make it count, because when you're in here typing paragraphs, it's like you're needy and desperate and have anxiety. You should get help for that because that's not here. You know what I mean? Everyone's writing 3 or 4 words. They understand. They're moving with the topic. They're not stagnant to something. The people I hang out with can think more than, 5 minutes of something. We can stay on something longer than, 3 minutes. And sometimes we don't want to, and we don't have to.
Oh, God.
I love it. He said pop culture, race, and sports. I like it, Irby, because I like the pop and I like the culture. I like the race, and I even like sports. I like to listen. So I like when men discuss sports and we don't have to try to figure out what they're saying. They're really talking. They're not talking all above in the air, and we're just looking because it helps others engage. Everyone isn't, for everything. Because Stephanie might not want to hear about no pop, but we like the 80s here. So I like to talk about things from the 80s. I had a whole conversation the other day with somebody about riding bikes in my gang and having penny candy and having a boyfriend, and the boyfriend meant carrying the books home from school. That was the 80s for me.
Yeah.
Well, but the 80s, yeah, the 80s for you could be different. And so I say that with every topic, there is an age group of people that can speak on the topic respectfully. And I know, Irby, you don't want someone coming up to, distracting your topic. All that other stuff, I don't get it. It's like I don't sit at the bar and gossip with people. So if I go to the bar and have a good time, I'm just still not sitting there talking to thousands of people. I'm drinking my drink, listening to the music. So there's a time and place for everything. And out here, this ain't real life. This is the last week of March. April's coming in hot. What are we doing? Are we doing something positive? Because
oh yeah, spring is coming. Yeah, I'm so happy.
I tend to write long comments. I ain't seen it too much. And if it is, your comments, well, needed. I'm talking about paragraphs of people that don't like other people. They sit around and say they don't like people, but they're sitting around listening because they can't actually engage with certain people. See, certain people they want to engage with. Juju said hi. And that's okay, because Janet, you've been speaking nothing but facts. Thank you. Because I just been talking because I'm trying to figure out why these people are waking up every day. And it's like, oh, it's getting hot in here. We're about to crash out. Like, what? I paid $44 for StreamYard to be attached to a free app. That's all, and it's for the beautiful colors. It's for the sitting here of just being lazy and not really wanting to go find the new app again and figure out.
Oh God. Yeah. I wake up every day. Janet, I wake up every day thinking about you too.
I mean, some people really are, because it's their life. They're like, oh my God, I'm going to die on YouTube today if I don't get out here and hit every panel. Like,
oh my God.
Remember how I used to say the truth don't need to be told 20,000 times? It's disturbing, actually. Go seek therapy. YouTube, ain't it? Exactly. I said that. They need therapy. And I will not talk to the people that, if I notice you have something's going on in your mental. If someone says, I don't want you on my panel, that means they don't want you on the panel. If someone says, I don't want you in my chat, I don't want you on my show, that's what that means. That don't mean you keep hitting the link. So something's wrong right there for you in that moment. You got to get that together for yourself, because you'll be in trouble. And then you'll be talking about, I wish I coulda, woulda, shoulda, and all those things that don't get nothing done.
Yeah, you should wake up thinking about real friends.
Did you cook? Did you clean? Did you get an income? Are your bills paid? Are you successful in your life of what you're doing? Those are the things you should be doing. It should be a mental, check of self. And then when's your entertainment? So do you mean to tell me out of the 24 hours out of the day, all day's entertainment on YouTube? Because it's 24 hours, but it's like other people's panels count. You doing a show counts. You just watching it and not responding counts. Yeah, you can't even go outside and do your job because you're looking at the YouTube. You can't go on your break for 15 minutes. You missed your 15-minute break because you're looking at YouTube. I am wondering now. I don't, oh God, just behind the curtain looking with my big eyes. I'd rather have big bulging eyes to see better with than to not see what's going on. These people are not sleeping, okay? They are on a 24 binge of spitting on the computers and phones and I'm gonna get you and bow to the flag, Johnny. What? Oh my God! Go get water. Go eat.
God.
Shower. Stop thinking about me. I don't want to break free in people's minds. I don't. I've never been like that. And, I talked with someone the other day and I said, I'm a happy narcissist. They say, oh, I don't think you're a narcissist. I said, yeah, I like making people happy. I like giving out encouragement. It's just something I don't get. What am I getting? It's just, then I start realizing maybe I'm not. Maybe I really am this, this empathic person that just, I feel like everyone's a good person if they could get their health together. I've never seen a car without windows and without doors and it look as good as a car that was brand new. So none of us are brand new cars, okay? We all have a window broke or a door missing or something. Somebody's got something. You got saggy titties. You got tags. You got a tooth missing. You got your hairline ain't there no more. You know, you're wearing, the pens and the diapers. I mean, you're wearing, socks up to your knees to try to keep your circulation together. Let's stop. And these younger people, you would think they'd be outside. I just am confused because I would have never been this young on YouTube. I would have.
Oh, I know it.
Yeah, because I feel like if this is my entertainment and I'm entertained by me entertaining myself for real.
Well, yeah, and we're old. I mean, these young people, if I was a young person, I'd be out living my life, not
on YouTube arguing with people.
I know. Isn't that nuts?
It's like
that's why I said,
on Twilight Zone, because it's like every day. I could see if they did it and they made a clip and we were like, oh, okay, and then they went live once a week or something, but they go live every day, every hour on the hour. Ooh, you better get you some fix a flat, girl.
Yeah, fix a flat.
And that's how they defined it to be real life. Like, some people I like, so there's some people I like watching in the morning, and they go live in the morning. They talk about, the topics, the situation. I don't need to go anywhere else because that channel is going to give me all the juicy stuff. It's like watching Sally Jesse Raphael. Remember her?
Oh, I loved her. Yeah.
Yes. And so you just be up there like, whoo, what? Girl, oh my God.
Yeah, I loved her.
You don't need to type. Like, you don't need to engage. Like television, you don't type and be like, oh my God, another commercial. You're not typing, right? So you're kind of just like watching, observing. And a lot of us do that. When you're watching and observing, pay attention to two factors. That again, seeking attention, and there's another side of that story. There's really three sides: their side, the other person's side, and then the truth. But a lot of people that can't tell the truth are just kind of like, sad individuals, because the truth isn't about like making people happy. It's settling the vibration. So a lie causes this weird vibration where people start to feel funny and they're like, hold up, did you just lie? Like you just start turning your head, your eyes start cranking, your mouth get you looking at them, your shoulders even start moving. You just like, did you lie? So when they do all that lying on me, Miss Stephanie, I don't feel that anymore. I don't feel like, oh, why are they doing it? I just feel sorry. That's the best that you could come up with for somebody to pay attention to you. Because if I were around this YouTube lying, what would you think my lie would be? Like if I had a lie that I could go around this YouTube, and I feel like you know what it is, Miss Stephanie. Because we used to say it all the time. We're rich. We're in mansions. We're skinny.
Oh, yeah. Everyone on YouTube is rich and beautiful.
Everyone's rich and beautiful. Yes. And so that's where we're going to be in Wonderland. Everyone's rich and beautiful in Wonderland. We don't have no problems. We can't be bothered. Because again, why are these people, if they're so happy, so intoxicated, moving around on panels as if, these are the people that you would really sit with, knowing that you could be resting.
Nobody would in real life. See, that's the whole thing, honey.
Mm-hmm. And that's the sad part. And so when you become a content creator, I would say this, Irby, remember that you're the host. And when you're hosting on a platform and these people are on here for free, they always want something. We give out the tea for the trolls. We let them know we can't be bothered. You will always be a fan, honey. Stand in line. Just stand in line. Well, give us the tea because we want it, Bush Boogie. I am a creature of habit, weather, news. Yeah, I wanted Stephanie to create a channel, Sipping the Tea with Stephanie, and she could come back and tell us everything that was going on. She's supposed to be on her channel talking about me.
Oh, yeah. Like I got, I don't have anything else to do. Shit. I don't wait.
Do you remember that? Do you remember this when they said we were both men? You remember that when they were saying that we were men in the UK? Bush Boogie's been around as long as you have, Miss Stephanie. I don't feel like he's been around a little bit longer than you. Remember, he used to take my picture and clip my picture, and I'd be out there screaming and hollering at him. I used to get rid of him all the time. We haven't looked back far enough. They haven't. They haven't looked back far enough, Bush. Those were the days. It was Brian and them. And shout out to Brian, because I think Brian likes Stephanie. I really do, y'all. He's up in her age. Juju. It was a story from the UK because somebody that we don't say the name because it's not that serious was said I was a man. And then Stephanie said that she was a man. Stephanie used to be out there fighting, boy. We'd be having a good time fighting. Because again, I was supposed to be on meth. I was supposed to have AIDS. I was supposed to be this horrible old lady with the old white lady and oh God, we were just these horrible old ladies. But I again ask that people's presentations be acceptable so people can have a fun time. You're not welcome here. You're not allowed no link here. You're not welcome here. That's weird. You're not welcome here. See, this is what I'm saying. People need to stop being obsessed with things. Like, you got to get over it and move.
They're obsessed with you.
Yeah, it's weird.
I know.
It don't make me paranoid. It's just like, your price is way too high. You need to cut it. Like, don't ever ask for my link. Get up off my channel and unsub. Yeah, do that. But see, I'm not them. And that's what the thing is, Juju. I'm not them. I don't sit around and be like, oh, I need you. Come on, hit the link. We need someone to... No. I said Miss Stephanie hits the link. There's nobody else out there that wants to talk to me. If Irby wants the link, he'll say, Janet, drop the link, Janet. And I will drop it. But like, ain't no weirdo come up in here talking about drop the link when you know you ain't welcome here. You know you are. Mentally, physically, even emotionally, you're not welcome. Okay?
I know.
You go do whatever weird stuff you do. You're the weirdo. I don't like men that hide that they don't like men. We don't do that. We know who you are. And when men like men and then they try to talk the women crazy, you got the right one here. We done sniffed your butt and then your butt's is suspect. And we don't do that. We do the I'm coming out. I want the world to know. You gonna let us know. I bounced into Bush Boogie into the sector. I know he went through the beef sector when I took his wrench. Every time I took his wrench, he chased me. I think Bush Boogie should hit the link and just in the background show me who he is. After all these years, he could at least just show me. Because I think if I know who Bush Boogie is, it would be my number one supporter for real. I've got number one. We got that fan. I told you, the ones that want to murder you. I got 5 or 6 in that category. We got the one that wants to throw their stinky boxers at me. We got that category. We got the ones that want to just, try to hand me some dusty flowers that look like hospital flowers, We got one that tried to write a book. We got a couple of them that try to write a book, about their love for the love affair we had together, which is not true. And then we got ones that want to just rip their shirt off so I can sign my name on their chest, their forehead, on their nose, on one of their pimples. I don't know. I get lost after a while. But that's the category of the fans. Because he ain't my friend. That's for sure. I ain't asked them to be my friend. I ain't never asked no man out here to be my man, honey. That's
Oh God. Um, honey, I got to get going. I am going out today.
I love it. You enjoy your day. I
Yes,
appreciate it.
and yeah, I just don't have any more time for this YouTube business.
Well, let me
I
get
got,
you up out of here then.
I got, I got to get out of here and go live my real life.
Yeah, well, let me get you up out of here then.
Yeah, just kick me off the
Yeah, let me
stage.
get you up out of here then. Bam. That's how we do that right there. We'll kick him up out. Let me get you up out of here, lady. So she can go have her day. And that's what I'm saying. We got to have our day. Some people have too much, to say about somebody else's day and what they doing in the day. But what they're not going to do is ever stop what the Most High has for us. Yes. I know that's right. Real human, real female. And I liked He-Man. That's why I liked your handle, because I liked the cartoon He-Man. I used to have a He-Man. I used to play with the He-Man back in the day, because I played with the boys' toys. Yes, I did. I didn't just play with dolls, honey. I was crashing trucks with boys too, running over their hand and everything. You know what I mean? I was building with the Legos. I was a Tonka. Mm-hmm. Because a universal woman is a good woman to have. Being a well-rounded human is a bad mother. Shut your mouth. Because again, if you ain't watching your back, watching your front, you looking for somebody to do that for you, you better rethink the program. Okay? Because I keep hearing people say it. All of a sudden, Jed said it. You're not bigger than the program. They like, oh, you're not bigger than the. Well, honey, I am the program. That's how that works. That's why y'all can't be bothered. I don't have to write a script. There's no script here. It's called DNA. Mm-hmm. It's called I don't have to pay to play. It's called I won't be over there. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I unsub to it and I keep moving. This algorithm's for everybody. Okay, these streets is for everybody. So if you out here in these streets and you driving a busted old Toyota with the windows cracked, you better upgrade your machine, honey. Because my Bugatti flies. It does all types of stuff. It's got shields and definitely shooters on it. So no, again, anybody that wants it can get it. Mm-hmm. Emotionally, physically, mentally, all of that. By silence. It's a good thing to learn. I will leave you guys with that because, I don't want to hold your time. You could be anywhere else and you're here with me. So I would say this. You guys have a good day. I'm out of here. Peace.